Sharing a thought today on what really is the new covenant, and it's truly its meaning to it. Its meaning to it is getting to know God. The true meaning of the new covenant is really getting to know your God. Getting to know who your God is. I was just thinking on that. I got through listening to an awesome lesson or teaching by Aaron Bunyan from Living God Ministries. As my husband and I were talking about this morning at the breakfast table, we were talking about teachings of man and a lot of things that we hear and see, and what we see on YouTube and different teachings of everyone, and we were discussing some things, and one of the things that my husband and I talk about a lot is God and knowing God, because we've realized that that's what the new covenant is about. Knowing who God is. Knowing who your God is. We're talking about God, the one true God, the only God. Jesus was manifested in the flesh. But He's God. He's God in flesh. And I was thinking about that. That's really the new covenant. But because before the veil was ripped in half, people couldn't relate to God in a way how we can relate to Him now. And He loved us so much, He wanted to come and relate to us. And so He came in human flesh, in human form, so that He can relate to us, so that we can know Him. And I know a lot of people don't understand this. And I'm not sure why. That's between them and their God. But I just wanted to share this today because it's so amazing when you know God, or when you get to know Him that way, personally and intimately. Not know what people have taught you or what you're being taught. Because I've done a video before where I speak about that. No one's ever taught me about God, about there just being God. My whole 30-something years of getting to know God, I never knew Him as three people or three persons or whatever, people are talking about. I've just known God. And I've understood that. I know that He's Jesus. And He came in flesh. He came as a son, as a servant, as a man. And that's just so amazing to me. To be able to rest in His peace and know that He's the Prince of Peace. To be able to understand His love for me as a daughter. as a person is just amazing to me. Now I can see how important it is to know your God. That's what He wanted all along, was for us to know Him, for us to be able to commune with Him, to walk with Him, to get to know Him, for Him to get to know us. I just have to say that that's the most amazing thing in the world, is to know God, to know Jesus. In Jesus' name.